Hey guys, so I just finished watching Love Island Season 2, Episode 6. And decisions were made. So before I even get into what decisions were made, I'm going to give the rundown of what I think is going on as I'm watching it. So first we have Connor and Mackenzie's little spat with the kiss. I think Mackenzie overreacted with Connor kissing the girls, like a three-way kiss. And I think was the three-way kiss on their cheeks. Like, I was confused on why she was like upset and crying. It was not that deep. It was a game. Yes, that man is yours, but he's still for everybody. Like, he is still up for grabs. He did not actually be his girlfriend yet. And that's the thing. I'm also thinking, like, people are coming in. So you're about to, if you're hurt over this, if you're hurt over him not following you, if you're hurt over him kissing two girls on the cheeks for a game, not out of his own wanting to, but out of a game, you are in for a game. Because these girls that are coming in, we need to cast them more yet. Like, but I will say, Connor, I peeped how you picked the two melanin queens. I was like, okay, Connor. If it's like that, then okay, Connor. And if it's not like that, still okay, Connor. I also didn't like in that whole situation between McKenzie and Connor. I think she overreacted. Was yelling at the man James for his lack of communication and his inability to properly communicate with the woman. And she stood up, which I give her respect, when she was like, you don't, you know, telling him what to say and what you can't say to a woman. And then the next day, as she should. Remember, as she should. But then the next day, your man comes to you with the utmost respect, with clear, precise communication, and you said you felt blindsided. I was like, and not even by what he's saying, but blindsided that he wanted to tell you his emotions the next night. We just had a whole situation where somebody just wanted time and space. So I could see why he assumed to give you time and space and then express himself. I guess that wasn't enough. That part I just found ridiculous. I think we all were confused. We were like, so what is this man supposed to do?
Be perfect in your mind, but you're not going to tell him what's in your mind, so he has to read your mind and be perfect.
It just wasn't adding up for me. Right on to Jeremiah. Jeremiah played himself. He pulled the rug under his feet. Why before elimination would you go to your girl and just, after cooking breakfast, after all this, we got a thing going, you made me smile from ear to ear. Like, why would you do that? But I mean, I guess he's being honest. It draws questions. Yeah, it's like, oh, actually I want to be open. I don't know, I think he thought new girls were probably coming in before the coupling, so he wanted to keep his options open. Little did he know, all that did was like close him off. So that makes me wonder, were his feelings for Rachel real? We knew that he wasn't really feeling Justine like that, but was he truly feeling Rachel, or was that just a safer option, or an option he was feeling a little bit better than Justine, but it wasn't the option for him? I think that was the answer. I think we understood what that relationship was, and I think she understood what that relationship was. But, I mean, if he even wanted the opportunity to go see other people, that was the absolute worst time to do that. And then, even if there was a chance for him to stay in the house, like, in a person who would pick him, he messed the opportunity up, because I think Justine would have picked him, but you didn't dub her just one time. You dubbed her twice after saying we're gonna make an attempt at this and not make an attempt at this. So there was no going back towards that boat. The boat was sunk. He made his bed. He still got that loop though. Rachel did not get persuaded by the power of the hoop. She didn't. She was above that. Now Caleb and Rachel. Caleb is a vibe. He's chill. He's cool. He's not forcing anything. But he's also letting you know, like, I'm with it. If you trying to get on the bus, buckle up. And if you're not, walk. Like, he's chatting as if he can't go home. But I mean, he was cool enough. He didn't go home. Caleb is a cool dude. I'm team Caleb. I'm team Connor too, but I'm team Caleb too. I'm excited to see how far he goes. And I think he's gonna go really far because he has a nice, cool vibe about him. James and Myra, when they were sitting there talking and reminiscing, I was just cracking up. I was like, and they both were like, because this was having that moment. I think we've all had that moment with somebody that you don't even need to be with. And y'all laugh at me like, this is such a sweet moment. Now, what I love is Shorty hopped out the moment. I was thinking they were going to like, things were going to happen and they were going to get back together. And all I was going to say with that was I was cracking up. Because I was just like, you guys, if you guys do get together, you are not my favorite couple. But I guess you're going to be my favorite toxic couple. Because this whole situation right here is toxic. Yeah, I both know y'all got no business being together. But it was funny because I'm not even going to lie. I've been in that situation before. Where you sitting there. Remember that? That too. Another toxic event, but that was yeah. Like I've done that before. So I was cracking up. I was like, I see what's happening and I know what's happening. Now to the coupling. Round of applause to the girls for the recoupling. The way they approached the coupling, they did it for their best interest. They didn't do it in terms of, I'm so into this person, so I'm going to just stick by them. They didn't do it like, I feel obligated to, I want to be loyal to. Like, they legitimately did what was in their best interest. They saw the signs, they saw the situations, and they moved accordingly. Rachel could have got distracted by that hoop and them abs and them cute moments. But she was like, sir, you already just let me know it's good. It was funny though when she was doing the whole, I love your honesty. And no, I love that. Like, the way that conversation went, it was so polite, but low key, I could see it in her eye. It was like, truly, in my mind, I was watching her, and I appreciate you just being honest with me and being real, because that showed you that in my mind was translating to this. You are going home. You are going home. So pack your bags because you just let me know that you are going home. I don't think he understands what he just did. You hopped in the tub too quick. You ever like draw in a bath and you put the hot water and then you put the cold water after to kind of cool it down? He dropped in the tub before we even put the cold water in, so now you burned yourself. It was what that was, or that's how I perceived it to be. And Myra, I love the fact that like that cute ha ha laugh, let's reminisce, da da da. At the end of the day, she was just like no, like that was what that was. Now when Jeremiah and James got sent home, it was a sad little moment. You had the guys were crying, and I was like, dag, like, but it really is like that. When you get in that villa, you don't want to leave. You really don't. Like, it becomes its own little world. You're hurting because you're leaving. You're hurting because it's like, dang, the situation didn't work, and you're hurting because you're leaving friends. It is very emotional. So to see the guys cry, it just really like confirmed, like, I'm not bugging, right? It makes sense why we cry, because this is emotional, especially being a person who has been in the villa before. It gets you, for real. And honestly, before I go, I do have a question amongst like all the tears and everything that was going on, and the sadness, because you see the bromances, and I really question why was Calvin crying? I was like, Calvin, you just got here and you just took his girl. Like, what are you crying for? Literally, everyone's crying and hugging. And then I look over in the corner and I see Calvin, those little freckles on him. I was like, what? Maybe he just caught the spirit. I don't know. Maybe it was just high emotions and he's an emotional guy. Is he Cancer? I'm gonna check on that. So yes, that's all I have to say about this episode. I enjoyed watching it. I can't wait to see the next episode because a new girl is coming in, and that girl, oh, she's gunning for Johnny. I see it. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna test Johnny and see, is Johnny really that guy? Are you really that guy, Johnny? Are you that guy, that great perfect guy that Sully thinks you are? Are you that? We will find out. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tap my notification bar so that you can get updates and notifications of when I upload. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at simply_Alana. It'll be in the description box below. And yeah, guys, I'm signing out. Don't forget the handshake. Talk to you later. Bye. Was that cool? Tell me if that's cool or we got to do something else. Because I don't know. I feel like I'm TikToking now. I don't know. Let me know. Peace.